And this is 2022 partnership question. First on the sales revenue and the cost of sales is given 30,000 and 19,000. Your sales is uh, 30,000 and your cost of sales is 19,000. But there is an agreement for the cost of sales because there is a goods taken by Banu from the partnership for the personal use, this 400, and however this is not recorded. So current account you should debit as drawings to Banu, and that 400 you have to minus from the cost of sales. Your cost of sales given is 19,000. From that 19,000 you have to minus that 400 goods drawing. So your cost of sales is 18,600. And the operating expenses of the partnership is given 5,000. So let's see if there is any adjustment for that 5,000. All partners have been paid 1 million each for the salaries during the current year, and these payments have been included erroneously in the operating expenses. Right, so that's it's an error. So those salaries prepayment, salaries reimburse amounts 3,000 you have to minus from the operating expenses, and those salaries payments you have to debit to the current account as well, right? And the land owned by Jaini was given to the partnership on 1st of March 2022 at a month rent of 115. This rent has been neither paid or no account, so that rent you have to you have to credit to the current account, and that 115 you have to add to the operating expenses. So this rent you have to you have to credit to the Jaini, right? So you have to credit to the Jaini, and then that 115 you have to add to the operating expenses as well. So 75% of Hamas loan was settled on 31st December 2021 with the interest up to this date, right? So at that point you have to find out the total interest. So the total interest for the year is 195. So that is the interest 195 as an expense. So that you have to credit to the Hamas current account. From that, you already paid for interest that up to 31st December 2021. So, which means the total interest you paid for the AMA is 180, right? And after all, yes, and in this case, the partner is entitled to 6% annual interest to the loans provided. So, that additional loan you have to find out interest that based on 6% interest rate, right? So from the 1st of April to 31st December 2021, interest is 180, and at the rest of the 3 months, you have to find out interest for the only 25% of Hamas loan balance. So that is 15. So the total interest is 195. From that 195, already paid 180. So the total interest you should credit to the Hamas current account, and the amount paid to the AMA you have to debit to the AMA's current account, right? Yes, so that's it for income statement appropriation account and current account. And at the end, the Jaini is retiring from the business, right? So that retiring amount you have to transfer from current account to the capital account. So current account, Jaini's balance 2030, you have to transfer from this account to the capital account, and the others two, Hama and Banu, these balances are carried down as well, right? So capital account, Jain is retiring from the business, so the current account balance that from the current account you have to transfer to the capital account to the Jain in 2030, and the goodwill given here, the goodwill of the partnership was estimated as 6 million and adjusted to the in through capital account. So goodwill you have to always credit based on based on old ratio 3:1, and then you have to debit goodwill based on new ratio 2 is to 3 is to 2, right? And then when January retiring, he asked she asked to transfer 1,200 worth motor vehicle. So capital account Debit motor vehicle 1200, and the remaining balance is the balance that you have to transfer to the loan account. So that's it for this question as well.